Welcome to Bearing Down
12.
12.
Here.
There you go.
There you go. 12. Good job.
You know, we've been doing bear hunting videos and DVDs
For a long time.
Yeah, since the 80s.
We don't need to go that far, and actually it was 90s with me, so.
Yeah, but the 80s were way better.
Yeah, show your age. Anyways, we've done this for so long. I mean, so many bear hunts, so much time spent up there. I mean, it's one of my favorite hunts is bear hunting.
Well, Vic, one of the big things is because it's in the spring, a lot of it's in the springtime. And what happens is, you know, either you could chase turkeys or bears. And we'll take the bears.
Now, one of the things about spring bear hunting, though, also is that sometimes the weather cannot be the greatest. And that's one of the things, like on our first trip that we're going on on the DVD, is South Peace up in Alberta with Don Lind. And we had a few days without, I mean, some really bad rainstorms that we couldn't go out.
Yeah,
Lightning,
you know,
thunder,
and
the
I
whole
got
9
up there
yards.
early.
Yeah, you did.
I was checking it out for you.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I was doing research.
How come you were sitting in a tree stand and we're hunting?
Research and development for Bearing Down 12.
Okay, well, yeah, let's go research South Peace, shall we?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay.
Well, we got in early in camp. Vicky's going to be here in about 2 days with RJ and Kenneth, and Dan and I got here. So, Don, we're going to go out and check some new baits. We're going to check those. He's getting all prepared, and, well, we're going to go see what happens. You're looking for little details that can tell the story. Well, we got in this one and cut some color hair. As my luck would have it, the first night we sit this, here comes the bear, the color bear, everything's rocking, and Dan goes, no, camera, no good. I will be here tomorrow night. Last night at camera light end, we had a beautiful, like blondish cinnamon come in. Came in from over there, went right to the bait. Tonight, now something not a big fan of is the wind. Makes those bears real nervous, but we got a little can here, creating a little bit more beaver scent and see what happens, and hopefully it maybe it goes down that creek that we're on in a top part. It goes down into a beautiful, beautiful like River Creek bottom. Well, hopefully this scent is going to go down and disperse throughout that river system. So tonight we could have numerous bears come in. I really would like to tag out on that beautiful blonde bear. So we'll see what happens. We actually did a little bacon and grease burn, which I'm telling you, when that thing starts to roll, it's, man, it'll clog your nostrils. But it wasn't long. All of a sudden we have a nice cinnamon coming in, and I mean, this is what you're waiting for. He's gonna be right back at the barrel. He's coming right down there. You know, one of the things you got to remember, especially as we move into that June.
Right.
You know, a lot of times you may have a sow that takes over a bait site, or that she's coming to that bait site on a regular basis. Once she starts coming more into cycle, you'll get these boars traveling through, and you may not have I mean, it's going to be milliseconds.
It's going to be fast.
They're not coming to eat.
No, they're just going to come scent check. That's all they're doing.
Those bucks, you know, are checking the does. Well, the same thing with these boars.
That's right.
So they'll come in. So if you see a bear and it's something that you like, you better be prepared. Get ready to get on it, because he may not.
You may not get the opportunity.
I'm like, it's such a beautiful bear. You know, a lot of times these bears come in and they're paying attention to everything. A branch snap, something makes a little noise, they're gone. And I mean, we were just getting ready to put that Scott and add that tension on, and well, all of a sudden he takes off. So, you know, I'm sitting there going, you know, I know he's gonna come back, right? He's right? Is he gonna come? He's gonna come back. He's down right there. Oh, baby. Oh. Last night he came in and Dan said, no, it's just camera light. And I was like, oh my gosh. And the color, I love the color of the bear. And we're sitting there, and this afternoon, Don put together a little, it's an awful stink bait type of thing. Like Dan and I have been gagging all night. And then he came in and we hid and we hawed and we're like, oh. And then he left, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done it. And then he came back, but a black bear came back with him and wouldn't give us a shot laying down, and you don't want to take a laying down shot. You want to wait. The black bear left. He got up, quartered away, and we just zipped him. I just shot him with the new NAP kill zone, and I mean, what'd he go? 20 yards? No, I don't even think he went there. And they sat here for the longest time and wouldn't give me a shot. Now, a lot of times, man, we try to push it, you know what I mean? And that bear was laying down, that shoulders tucked in, the elbows here. It's not worth it. I figured he was gonna stand. When he stood. Oh my gosh, Dan. Look at that bear. Close that up. That, my friend, is what the new kill zone will do. Look at this gorgeous bear. Oh my gosh. Look at that, baby. Oh, you're so... Look at that ear. Been fighting? Look at this. Is this awesome or what? And Vicki and RJ and Kenneth fly in tomorrow. And guess what's gonna be hanging in camp, baby?
The following segment is brought to you by Cabela's.
Kenneth, RJ, and I, we're getting ready to head up to South Peace, and we hear from Ralph that he already shot a bear. I mean, we can't wait to get into camp.
How was the ride?
Don't want to talk about it.
He was getting sick. It was fun. Well, Jackie picked us up at the airport. We had to stop off at the store, pick up a couple more groceries, and away to camp we go. It is so great to be back in Alberta. It is. It's a ramp.
Works good.
No, gotta come up with a different. Next morning we get up and it's pouring rain outside. So what are we gonna do all day? Well, we'll look at some trail camera photos, make sure the wood burning stove's still keeping us all nice and warm, you know, just kind of relaxing and spending the day in camp waiting for the rain to stop. Weather is a horrible thing sometimes. We've been stuck in camp for 2 full days. We are just getting bored. We need to get out. I want to start my hunt. Stop, rain, stop. I don't know how many inches of rain they got, but now everything is covered in mud and nasty. I actually have my Rocky Long Range raincoat sitting there that I'm gonna throw on before we go down this road because we're gonna be covered in mud. I heard it's good for my face, so we'll see how it ends up. They have some trail camera photos. There's a big black bear coming in here. It looked like it was probably a big boar, and it looked like he might have had a sow, so we don't know if they moved on or not, but there's also some smaller bears in the area. We came in here on the muddy trail from heck. I don't know what the heck happened. I probably still have mud on my face. I can feel it. It was a crazy ride, but it's been raining for the last 2 days, so that's the reason for all the mud. It's a beautiful afternoon. It's not too windy out. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's a bear killing kind of day. So I'm gonna finish, get my gloves on, get on my Scott release, and sit down and relax and wait to see if a big old bruin will come in and go bearing down. Right there. We're sitting there in the stand and we're watching a bear on the bait. We're watching a sow on the bait, and all of a sudden, on the trail we walk in on, there is a huge bear coming, a definite shooter. We just need him to come in a little closer. This big bear came in, he's walking around, he's scent checking the place, he's trying to smell where that sow is at, trying to decide what he needs to do, and you know, finally he got to the position where I thought I could get a shot at him. Said that, he walked around. He's a good He shot a beautiful bear.
Beautiful.
I wasn't even in camp yet.
That's why I shot it, you know, because everyone needs to know that it's normally me setting it up and, you know, scouting and, you know, and passing up just so you look good.
Really?
And I'm tired of it. I've had it. I mean, really, it's changed. The choice is mine now. I chose that. I'm done.
Good. Be done.
I wash my hands.
Be done. We had kind of an exciting trip in, didn't we? What do you think of your first real out there bait run?
And moose. Well,
And yeah, we saw a moose.
well, not first, because earlier.
I know, but like through the mud holes and everything. It was pretty cool, wasn't it?
We went through a hole earlier.
Did you? Oh, okay. It's an 11-year-old son talking to his mom. That's what that was. That's not good. That's really not good. She just took our entire beaver. One of the neat things about sitting at a bait site is you get to see all the different kind of bears and the different wildlife in the area. Well, this big sow comes in, grabs the beaver, and takes off with the entire thing, thinking, okay, that's the end of it. But she came back, went to the barrel, started eating the oats, and all of her little cubs started coming in too. We just got in, we're not even here. 5 minutes, we're still setting stuff up. I don't even have everything put away yet. And a sow and 3 baby cubs just came in. And she just ripped the entire beaver right off. And it's early. I think that's a sow on the bay. It's got a pretty long nose. That one there's not rubbed much. A lot of times the boars won't rub as fast as the sows. And he's over here popping. They're starting to rut. So if that's a sow, he could be smelling her, but if she doesn't want him, she's not gonna let him come in. Well, once the sow and the cub was gone, a chocolate color came in, just kind of hanging around on the bait side, but it got real nervous and it took off, and then we saw a nice boar coming in. I hit him arrow forward, and I know I did, but I think my arrow kicked in. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I get the closest tracking job. Oh, thank you, Lord. That's broadhead. No. Hoyt baby beaming performance right there. Thank you. That's a bad shot gone good right there. You know, Ralph's told me many, many times, you know what? You know what a good shot is? It's when you recover that animal.
That was not a perfect shot, but you know what? Bearing down, baby, right here at South Peace Outfitters. Oh my gosh. Windy as all get out. Didn't really think I was gonna see much of anything. This one came in almost low light, almost time to call it quits. Presented me a shot and went down right at the bait site. Look at him. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful bear. Look at that hide. One of the great things and the great opportunities of hunting over a bait site like this is being able to watch and to get to watch the animals themselves. That big bear that came in very, very first night was a sow with 3 baby cubs. I mean, she was a huge bear, but obviously you're not gonna take her. She's got baby cubs, which is awesome. Thank you, Kenneth. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Don. Thank you, everyone.
Most gun makers just add a new feature to improve performance. Every component of the Browning X-Bolt works together to deliver the most crucial feature: total accuracy. The Browning X-Bolt, an all-new rifle system designed for total accuracy. Following segment is brought to you by Browning.
It didn't take long. Tyler and Ryan and RJ just left, and this bear's been milling around waiting. It's been pouring rain, thunder, lightning. It's a brand new setup for us. We had to hang the stands and everything. At this time of year, you gotta understand that the boars may not be coming to feed. So if you have a good shot and you're not rushing the shot, you know, a broadside slightly quarter away, bear's not alarmed or alerted. You need to take the opportunity. You know, one of the cool things is sitting at a bait site is you see all kinds of wildlife. We got this martin, this pine martin, he's going all over, and all of a sudden, man, he comes, he looks, he's telling you what's going on, and lo and behold, here comes my shooter. You know, as usual, the bear comes in, it's the bear I want, and he just takes a piece of that beaver and he just goes back out, and you're like, it's the highest of high and the lowest of lows, those milliseconds, and you're thinking, and your mind plays games. Is he gonna come back? Is he gonna come back? And you're like, yeah, he's gonna come back. South Peace Outfitters. We had bears in all since they left. That good old boar walked in, said, yeah, baby. And he's down maybe 40 yards. That shot might have been a hair high. I should have held it just a hair lower, but he's down. And the sound just came back. Oh, yeah. Good boar. Oh, baby. Good boar. Oh, this is why we come to Alberta with Don Lind. Look at the size of that melon. What a magnificent animal. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at the size of that skull. Bearing down, baby. And a beautiful, beautiful boar. Thank you. Can't wait to share this with RJ.